welcome back to the weekly vlog. So I guess this is gonna stick. We're gonna have more of a weekly vlog than I thought we were. I am getting ready this morning and I thought kind of catch up with you guys as I'm getting ready. I'm still loving this cooler primer, but we're kind of towards the bottom of it and I feel like I'm having issues really getting it out. I let go, but it's still my fave. I've still used it a ton. I'm still loving it, and it's a great SPF, which is lovely. So yeah, I'm getting ready to head out and go do some work. I thought I'd kind of talk you through some of the things I'm loving makeup mix wise, some of the things that I'm trying, and then as I do fun things throughout the next couple of days, you guys will get to see them. So I think we're gonna try to make it a Wednesday upload as far as weekly vlogs go. I'm normally out and about like doing fun things. Pretty sure we're at a different angle now, sorry guys. So I'm getting ready this morning and everything on my vanity is a flipping mess. I really need to take some time, maybe this afternoon, to try to clean out my office. I'll show you guys that if you'd like, but it's really not currently all that situated. So I am kind of maneuvering as I go and I wanted to blow my nose, so just a second. I feel like I've gotten in the habit of doing that, trying to do that before I put my makeup on, because I'm notorious. I feel like I'm always putting all my makeup on and having my foundation on and then being like, oh, I should blow my nose, and then of course you're just wiping all the makeup off your face. So you'll probably see this in my favorites. I've already kind of put it on the list for the month, but just so you see it now, I've been trying some of the Pacifica sheet masks. I really like them. I've tried a couple so far. They're affordable, which is nice, in the sense that they're only $4 a mask, which is better than my favorite from Dr. Jart, which is $8, but it's got less like chemically sideness in it. Like the ingredient list is pretty solid and it's not very long on the back. I love this mask. My only complaint about it is that it's longer than it is wide. So there's like this section on the back of my face that doesn't get this, but I actually think that I'm gonna put this in my empties. I think they'd be great. I've been really using them mostly in mornings when I'm tired. Like I used one the morning after the wedding and I used one this morning because I stayed up way too late watching Riverdale last night. And so yeah, I've been really loving that as kind of a way to pep up my skin, but I think that would be something great to keep in the fridge. So then you just have that like cooling effect on your skin in the morning. So I don't know if I'm gonna try this again today. I think I'm gonna stick with my other combo I'll show you, but this is the Beauty Counter Dew Skin. Amy hooked me up with a basket of goodies to kind of try for a couple of days, but I have been loving this combo, which I am like halfway. I've been keeping this bottle. If you see my declutter video, you guys are sitting on top of my like makeup thing, but there are a few things that I keep kind of over here on the side, mainly because they drop like this and I like to see where I'm at with them, and if they lay down you can't get them out as well. So if I want to make sure that everything's hanging out at the bottom, I kind of use it over there. But I will say that every day that I've worn makeup for the past few months, I've used this guy, and there's a part of me that's dreading the day that I run out of it, because I actually really love it. I didn't want to love it. And I just use it for everything. I use it like every day. So I'm actually put this in kind of combo with my It Cosmetics CC cream, which I always have mixed feelings about, because it's just one of those things that kind of, oh wow, I need to clean that after I do this. So 2 pumps of the cosmetics, or 2 pumps by Terry, 1 pump of It Cosmetics. I always have mixed feelings about, because I don't always know that I love the way it sits on my skin. Personally, I just think that it can be too much, so I kind of like to use it with something that will sheer it out a little more and make it a smidge more glowy, so it's not so heavy. So I like that when I use it with the By Terry, I still get the like coverage. There's still a nice coat going on my face, but it's not so much that it like sits on my face like it normally does. So I'm gonna clean it off in a second. And then I have been going on top with, I have the Laura Mercier liquid face luminizer, and I've actually just been taking a full pump of this guy and rubbing it all over my face. It's super sheer, and you could probably use it as a highlighter. I don't, but it just makes everything look really glowy. Now, I'm definitely gonna use what you have kind of face, so I know that like probably a more expensive combo. But I will say, from what I understand, I think somebody, maybe L'Oreal, launched a drugstore version of the like bronzy kind ofness. Alana's been talking about it and using it. She really likes it. So let me wash my hands and grab a wipe to clean that off here. So I actually don't normally use face wipes, but I will keep a pack of the Honest baby wipes around to wipe stuff off like this, or if I'm testing products or swatches or whatever. They're just handy to have. But sometimes I remove my makeup with these. They aren't as strong as I would like them to, but I really am not really into makeup wipes. I think that's mostly because like I've used them again recently, and every time I've used them I realize just how much they don't get off. There's also that, has anybody seen it, which I don't know why you would do this, and if I can find it I'll link it down below. It's kind of terrifying. It's these photos of this woman who didn't take off her mascara properly for like years and years and years, and it just shows you how it like, which I guess if you're grossed out easily, this is probably one of those things. It shows you how it kind of absorbed into her like under eye skin, like all the flakes, and so now I'm just flipping terrified. There's also a YouTube video that was in trending the other day that I watched just on a whim, of a girl who took a like a USB like intense magnifying glass to her skin, and using the NARS concealers again, took an intense magnifying glass to, or yeah, magnifier to her skin, and was like showing you her skin like super like 1,000 times magnified up close before she put her makeup on, and then after, and it's crazy. Some of it, I mean, some of it's kind of gross, but the like way you see the actual like glitter on her highlighter. Yes. Sorry guys, I feel like this is going to be super choppy, but I don't remember what we were talking about. I am using the rest of, I think I was talking about face wipes, but I'm kind of trying to work through the back bit of brow products that I have. So if you saw my clean out, I got rid of a few things, but there are a few things that I just kind of have in here. So I tend to use my like baby pencil in the front of my brows, and then I'm just really trying to use everything up and get rid of it, because that's the better choice. So yeah, brows are being finished. I don't think I'm gonna do anything crazy with my eyeballs today. Keep it pretty chill, pretty normal, nothing insane. And yeah, how are you guys? What new is everybody who's reading the June book? I actually finished a different book on Sunday instead of the June book because it was raining and I decided to have a reading session, but my book was still in my backpack, which was in the car from last week, which that blog will already be up, so I'll link that above. But yeah, it was kind of storming a bit on Sunday and I didn't feel like going to get it. So I read one of the other books that was on my post that I literally, in Sunday's post, if you saw that, I was talking about how I had a couple books that were on my list to read, and one of them I was kind of thinking I would read if there was a rainy day, and there was a rainy day, so that was exactly what I did. But as you could tell, it was one of those books where as you were reading it, you could kind of tell that it was going to be a sequel, or I guess it was going to have a sequel, would be the best way to say that. So I started looking on Goodreads about halfway through, And of course there's another book coming, but it won't be for another year, and this was actually her debut novel, so it was good. I enjoyed it. It's still very like YA, young adult, sci-fi, but it was still a good book, and I would recommend it if you are kind of into that. I mean, it's definitely got its witches and voodoo and fun stuff of that nature. But yeah, just applying my little makeup combo that I'm still loving. I honestly don't remember when I started putting the other stuff on my face. I think it might have been when I was away for Kendall's wedding, because I really only did like heavy makeup on the wedding day, which I was thinking about doing like my go-to bridesmaids makeup, stuff that looks good on everybody, and just tips for getting it to stay, because when we did for the wedding, it was definitely warm. It could have been way warmer, but it was also fairly humid because we were shooting pictures in between the rain. So making sure that everybody's makeup stayed from the time we applied it, because we were touching hair up all day and some makeup, but we didn't really have time to like fully touch up everybody. And for the most part, everybody really stayed very well. But I will say I used, so I'm fairly lighter on the spectrum of skin tones. If you were to look at like a shade range, I'm normally on the lighter end, if not the lightest. I fake it really well with bronzer, but because I fake it really well with bronzer, I have been doing my like Hourglass by Terry combo for the last little bit, and that was really what I packed for the wedding. And I used it kind of on everybody, but I actually ended up literally using that combination on 3 of us, and it ended up working. Like the bronziness in this blended out well enough to make my very like light foundation. Like this is the light foundation. It's super light, if you guys can see that. So that light foundation work on 3 different skin tones. The By Terry one kind of mixed in with that and gave us a good solid base, which was nice. So everybody kind of had something to work with, and it stayed really well. And hopefully the combo that we used didn't really have any SPF in it. It was like very limited on that, so that meant that we're not going to get that like white cast splashback in photos. So but yeah, this is like my go-to makeup of late, which is just very glowy, very bronzy. It makes me look like I have a tan, which I got a little bit of at the beach last week. And yeah, I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. I definitely know I'm gonna go work at a coffee shop for a few hours this morning, kind of knock some things out there, and then I think it'll depend on the weather. It's been kind of raining here a bit lately, which is always lovely. Well, let me tell you, actually I don't mind the rain. I think the problem is whenever you look at the weather app, it just says rain, which you hear that clanky in the background. My mother's currently sweeping. I was gonna say brushing, that's not the right word. She's sweeping. The weather app always just says that it's going to rain, and it doesn't tell you, like, you won't know until the day of when you're looking at the app if it's gonna be like all day rain or if it's gonna be intermittent. So like it looks pretty sunny outside right now, but it's supposed to rain for the next 4 hours, and then it'll be good this afternoon. So it looks like tomorrow's cloudy, but that's the thing. You literally never ever know. That's kind of a problem there. So gonna do mascara last, and I thought I would show you guys. I'm using still the same little like trio here, and I love the L'Oreal Telescopic, but I find that I have to use it after my volumizing mascara. Hi, Olive. You going on the bed? Are you going under the bed? What are you doing? Hi. Come on. You can go up. love it. Anyways, I find that you have to use this after the volumizing, because when you lengthen it first, it doesn't, like, I can't get my lashes separated with it afterwards. So I'm gonna put my mascara on. We are gonna continue this weekly vlog. I might fast forward through half of this because I've been chatting quite a bit, and I don't think that you guys want to watch a hecka long video. So otherwise, I will see you all later on when I am out and about.
We run away to get us up when we're low. Just chase the waves, we'll make it up as we go. If you're heavy, I'll show you where to go. Won't you say?
Good morning. On Wednesday, we are in a very rainy seaside. Boo! It's super like, this rain looks probably a lot more white on camera, but it's super cloudy. So we are out and about and heading to get coffee and juice and paleo donuts. And yeah, then we're gonna go see, what do we see? What's the hotel, like something or another?
Antis or something. And
we'll let you know. We're making good use of our movie pass and trying to save on a budget. I feel like we should do a week challenge of, can we like make it throughout a week without spending money?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Maybe we'll try that challenge and vlog it for you guys. Because with movie pass, at least we have something to do, and then we could find all the free things here that can be done and share them with people.
As long as it's beautiful. How?
Well, even so, we'll figure it out. But all right, guys, caffeine and juice. Welcome to the Wednesday.
Behind the time for love, we run away to get us up when we're low. Oh, even if I lose my ground, I won't let it hold me down.
Like slightly blowing in the wind. Hello. I feel like we should make it a point to see how many funny looks we can get while vlogging.
Yeah.
So we just came out of Altered State, and I made the challenge of not spending anything. I'm very proud of myself, although that was kind of difficult, and maybe because I wasn't really looking. But we saw Hotel Artemis.
Was that like necessary?
No.
Is that it really?
No. So we saw Hotel Artemis. I definitely wouldn't take your kids.
No.
No. I'm trying to get us both in. Oh, there we go. I definitely wouldn't take your kids. And I had a little more profanity than I thought. And it was a bit slow in the middle. Other than that,
yeah,
it was good. It was good. Story was good. Sets were good. I didn't walk out of it the same way I did like Shape of the Water, whatever that was.
It was awful.
That was a tragic life moment for us. But yeah, on to the next place. Are we going to Sandustin?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, perfect. Another moment of shopping.
When you have digestion issues, but your bestie comes to the rescue.
I actually like to take the prenatal ones. I feel like you get more.
Yeah, does that enhance my chance of getting pregnant? Because I ain't having that.
No, but I feel like you get, let's see, what is
I'm married, I promise. See that? Oh, it won't focus in. Not focusing. Okay, I give up.
There's not like, there's way more in here than there is in here, but it's like, yeah, so we need like jack out of this.
Ooh, we got a stealer. We got a stealer.
Yeah, but I feel like I should tell the lady.
Go tell her. Why not?
I feel like somebody's taking.
How much money did we save from buying vitamins on Amazon?
Like 15.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, Whole Foods.
I want some more. Okay, so there's those collagen. BT Dubs, this protein is really good. I love this protein powder.
Which one?
That one. Vanilla one, but it's also cheaper.
Yum. Amazon for the win. My girl knows everything. $21.59, friends. 35 here. What craziness.
It's really hard to find full bean weekend. Let's check.
What are we checking?
I need gluten-free breakfast. Mom bought one of those like 10-pound bags of Vidalia onions. So now I have to come up with creative ways to use onions.
Yes. Let's go find them.
Good morning, guys. So I'm not sure how long this vlog for the week is going to be. I might end up splitting it up into more than one. I feel like I had a really chatty beginning there, but I did want to chat with you guys about hold on, Elena is texting me. So okay. So I went to dinner. We went to dinner last night, and I think I put some of it in. I'll have to kind of see once I like edit all of that out. But we went to dinner last night at a new place. Since we went to Destin yesterday, we thought that we would try to find somewhere that we hadn't been before in between Destin and where we live in Panama City. So we decided to go to one of the places that's in Grayton Beach over by where Red Bar is, if you're familiar with the area at all. And we went to, I believe it's called Chiringo. I'll write the name on the screen so you guys can see it. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. Also, I fake tan last night and I'm really distracted by that right now. So we went there last night. The food was super great. We looked at a couple of menus before we picked the place that we went. We wanted somewhere that was going to have good food, healthy options, that was ideally local, and that was also potentially going to have like a nice view, but wasn't going to be insanely overpriced or expensive. One of the things about living here and eating certain things is you know when people are giving a tourist price, and there are certain times where it's just not worth it to buy seafood or whatever the extra is, because you just know the markup. It's just not worth it at all. So we went to dinner. We picked a place. We got there. There was a wait. Fine. We went downstairs. We had a drink at the bar. Our bartender, we spoke with a guy first, and we had another lady, and she was fab. We had a great time. They do a frosé, so a frozen rosé, and then they do this like mango pineapple blend rum frozen drink. I got that was really good. And they also make a bunch of fresh juices in-house, so like fresh pineapple juice, fresh strawberry juice, all of that. So if you're getting drinks that are mixed like that, they have fresh juices, which were lovely. But our dinner experience overall, we wanted to sit upstairs, so we put our name on the menu to wait to sit, or put our name on the list to wait to go sit upstairs, and we did. Had a nice view and it was great, but everything was good, but the service was a little lacking for us. So if you follow my Instagram stories, I'll see if I can go and like save it so I can put it on the screen before it goes away. But they reached out to me this morning. I try to make it a point to tag anywhere that we eat locally, because I know that a lot of people who are in the southern regions, particularly friends in Atlanta or Birmingham, come down here. So anywhere I go that has good stuff, I try to tag it, and you know, just generally in food, so that you guys have it all as a reference. It's in highlights. We can look at it later, but you'll know. And you know, at some point maybe I'll divide that up into cities. So they contacted me this morning, and I definitely wasn't expecting that. So my whole point in this is to say, you know, I really appreciated that. I think that's a really great tactic. I don't ever want to be a person who is negatively reviewing things for the sake of negatively reviewing them. My point was to kind of just give you the heads up that there were lots of great things about it, and that maybe I would suggest sitting downstairs versus upstairs. So I think it's fab that they contacted me, and I'm sure that we'll go back. And we had planned to go back again. We just kind of decided that we wouldn't sit upstairs, we would sit downstairs. But I definitely think that it's nice that they reached out, because that was not my expectation when I posted that review. That was more for you guys to have a mini review. It didn't necessarily warrant a full blog post, but if you guys want a full blog post on it, I will give it to you. I don't think it's anything crazy. I kind of like covered all the highlights in my stories. It's not like something so crazy that I felt like it needed a full blog post, but I do want to try to do more like mini reviews on the go for you. So I appreciated that they gave us you know, the option to come back and get a meal on them at some point. I think that's lovely of them, and I really appreciated all the food options that they had. If you're gluten-free, if you're vegan, they pretty much covered everybody's bases, so you could find something, which was lovely. And yeah, so I'm gonna end this weekly vlog here. I'm not all sure what you're gonna get from it. My goal right now is to kind of film up until about Thursdays, and today's Thursday, so that I can edit, and then whatever I film from here until like, from I guess tomorrow until next Thursday, we'll make it into the next weekly vlog. So my goal is to kind of have a weekly vlog every week and make that Wednesday's video for you guys. If that's something you want, like this video, so I can know that. But I want to put more of the snippets of things that I'm doing that are exciting. Like, I've spent half this week doing video tutorials and just kind of catching up on the stuff that I needed to do. Right now I'm back to learning more about my Fujifilm camera, because that free trial expires today and I don't want to pay for it. So yeah, but Sunday's video, if you haven't seen that, I think it's going to be my empties. I have a box that I kind of keep under the bed, and so I'm gonna go through all of those so that I'm kind of doing it every couple of months, and I can kind of get rid of that for you, and that way I have a more accurate memory of all of it. So I know there's a good chunk in there, and because I'm doing supplements and stuff like that, you'll see those. But instead of doing empties video at the end of the year, my goal is to kind of do empties every couple of months. So if you guys have specific requests for anything, let me know. I'm happy to film those videos for you. Right now I think it's going to be a 2-video kind of thing a week. I think we're going to have a weekly vlog and we're going to have a Sunday video. But if you guys have other things that you want to see, I am happy to put that in there. I'm going to be kind of hanging around town for at least the next month or so until our pack up and go trip, which is 6 weeks away from today. We still don't know where we're going, and so about a week before that, make sure you're following me on Instagram, because I'm gonna post everything that we get as we get it, and then I'll definitely take you along for that. Depending on, I have a feeling that's probably gonna be like a 2-part vlog thing. I might end up doing like part 1 on a Sunday, part 2 on a Wednesday, or I don't know, we'll see how we'll break it up, but I have a feeling it's probably gonna be a longer vlog. And yeah, so I tried out a new fake tanner last night, and I actually really like the way everything looks right now. It's the St. Tropez clear one, so it doesn't give you the like guide of lines, so that's a little bit different. But I also put it on my face with the spray, and so far everything looks really tan. I just need to fix some spots that are a little spotchy for me, because I'm not a skilled fake tanner. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you click that button and like this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. It shows my channel lots of love and support. I will see you all in my next video on Sunday. Love you guys. Bye.